casting shadows thin through the hollow woods where the dark begins. A lonesome breeze whispers secrets untold of hearts left behind and spirits grown cold. I walk this trail where the past won't rest, the heavy ache buried deep in my chest. The creak of the branches, the groan of the trees, echo the pain that won't set me free. And ghosts of the hollow, they follow my stride, with eyes like the sorrow I try to hide. They call out my name in the dead of the night, pulling me back to where wrong meets right. Stands empty, its walls caving in, a monument to all the love we once been. The porch still creaks where we used to sway, but your laughter's a ghost that time stole away. The bottle I clutch can't drown the regret. Each sip just reminds me of all I forget. Your shadow still dances where the firelight glowed. Now it's just me in this long winding road. Ghosts of the hollow, they follow my stride, with eyes like the sorrow I try to hide. They call out my name in the dead of the night, pulling me back to where the wind whispers low through the hollow tonight. A coyote's cry breaks the hush of the night. Dust on the road, a trail left behind, carrying secrets too heavy to find. The barn stands in ruins, its boards turn to gray, where echoes of laughter have long slipped away. A cold bottle trembles in my weathered hand, tracing the ghosts of this lonesome land. Shadows on the prairie, they dance in the glow of a moon that remembers what time won't let go. Every creak of the floorboards, every sigh in the breeze, holds a story of sorrow that won't set me free. The river runs silent, its waters run deep. It carries the weight of the tears I can't weep. A lantern burns faint on the edge of the hill, guiding me back to a love I can't kill. Long and the whiskey runs dry, but the pain in my chest won't ever subside. I'm bound to this land where the memories are wrong, a prisoner to heartache forever shadows on the prairie, they dance in the glow of a moon that remembers what time won't let go. Every creak of the floorboards, every sigh in the breeze holds a story of sorrow that won't set me free. Low through the hollow pines, a whisper of ghosts from old forgotten times. Dust settles heavy where the river once ran, tracing the steps of a broken man. The house on the hill now, a shell of despair. The echoes of laughter still linger in the air. A photograph fades on a cracked window pane. The face is all gone, just shadows remain. Shadows on the plains, they follow me home through the empty fields where the wildflowers have grown. The weight of the past like a cold, endless rain. I'm lost in the dark with these shadows on the plain. A lantern burns dim on the edge of the night. Its flickering glow barely holding the fight. I call out your name, but it scatters like dust, carried away by the winds of mistrust. The church bell tolls, but no one comes near. Just the sound of regret and the taste of fear. The fields once golden, now whisper decay. A story forgotten, just swept away. Shadows on the plains, they follow me home through the empty fields where the wildflowers have grown. The weight of the past like a cold, endless rain. I'm lost in the dark with these shadows on the plain. There's a cabin on the hillside where the moon won't dare to shine. A place where ghosts of yesteryear sorrow like old wine. Wind whispers secrets through the pines, so dark and tall, and shadows on the ridge come alive as nightfall calls. Oh, the shadows on the ridge that know my broken name. They've seen the tears I buried deep. They felt my burning shame. With every step I take, they cling. They never let me go. The shadows on the ridge hold truths I'll never show. I laid my love beneath the oak where wildflowers bloom in spring, but the winter came too early and it stole away her ring. Now I wander through the hollows where her laughter used to play, chasing echoes in the darkness as the memories fade away. Oh, the shadows on the ridge, they know my broken name. They've seen the tears I buried deep. They felt my burning shame. With every step I take, they claim they never let me go. The shadows on the ridge hold truths I'll never show. The steel strings cry beneath my hand, a mournful, lonely tune, a dirge for love, a hymn for loss, beneath the watchful moon. The ghosts of what could never be, they dance upon the hill, and in the stillness of the night I feel their aching chill. The dawn will rise and chase away the shadows for a while, but they'll return when twilight falls, dressed in their same old gown. I've made my bed among their kind, in darkness I reside, for the shadows on the ridge have claimed my soul to bide. There's a hollow in the valley where the moon won't shine, a place where the whispers weave through the pines. The air's thick with secrets buried and cold, a story untold in the shadows of old. Shadows on the ridge where the lost souls roam, echoes of the past calling me home. The wind sings a dirge, a lonesome refrain, in the heart of the dark where the memories remain. The creek runs red like the blood of the earth, carrying tales of pain and lost worth. The stones underfoot that cry with each step, a weight in my chest, a sorrow well kept. Shadows on the ridge where the lost souls roam, echoes of the past calling me home. The wind sings a dirge, a lonesome refrain, in the heart of the dark where the memories remain. I see her face in the flicker of the flame, a love that was stolen, a ghost with no name. Her voice in the stillness, it cuts through the night, guiding my heart to the edge of the light. Now I stand on the ridge neath the weeping sky. The stars are my witness, the questions why. The truth's like a shadow, it slips through my hands, lost in the echoes of these haunted lands.
The moon hangs low on a velvet thread, casting light on the things we dread. A whisper rides on the midnight air, a ghost of love that's no longer there. The old creek bends where the willows weep, a grave of secrets buried deep. Timber cracks with a mournful groan. Each step I take, I'm more alone. Shadows in the hollow, they're calling my name. Every echo's a reminder of the one I can't reclaim. The night is cold, but it burns my soul. Shadows in the hollow won't let me go. You're photographed by the lantern's glow, a faded memory I can't let go. The steel slide moans like a lonesome dove, telling tales of a broken love. The river knows where the truth lies still. It winds and winds, but it won't fulfill. A haunting tune from the hills afar fades like smoke from a burnout star. Shadows in the hollow, they're calling my name. Every echo's a reminder of the one I can't reclaim. The night is cold, but it burns my soul. These shadows in the hollow won't let me go.
A lone coyote howls neath the pale moonlight. The dust on my boots and the weight in my chest. The prairie remembers what I can't forget. A farmhouse stands empty, its windows like eyes, watching the sorrow that the cold wind implies. The fence posts lean crooked, the barn's fallen down. This land bears the scars of a ghost-haunted town. Shadows on the prairie where the memories lie, the echoes of a promise that faded and died. I hear your voice calling from the edge of the trees, but it's just the wind whispering, playing tricks on me. The stars burn like embers in a desolate sky, reminding me softly of the tears I can't cry. The whiskey's gone bitter, but I drink it the same, trying to drown out the sound of your name. Every step I take feels heavier still. The weight of your leaving, it bends but won't kill. The land and not broken, but we both endure, tied to this sorrow, of that I am sure. Shadows on the prairie where the memories lie, the echoes of a promise that faded and died. I hear your voice calling from the edge of the trees, but it's just the wind whispering, playing tricks on me. It whispers through the pines, a ghostly tune, a mournful sign. The ridge is cloaked in fading gray, where shadows linger night and day. A cabin rots, its boards untrue, its windows frame a lonesome view. The echoes of a life once whole now haunt the air and pierce the soul. Shadows on the ridge, they call my name, carving out my heart with a bitter flame. Lost in the stillness where sorrow lies under the hollow, we say our goodbyes. A faded photo by the door, a life that's gone forevermore. Her laughter used to fill this space, now all that's left is her embrace. The stars won't shine, the moon hangs low, the night consumes the earth below. A melody of lost deserted place, through empty nights and hollow days. Shadows on the ridge, they call my name, carving out my heart with a bitter flame. Lost in the stillness where sorrow lies, under the hollow, we say our goodbye.
Carries whispers through the old oak trees. A shadow moves softly in the cold night breeze. Underneath the moonlight, where the grass grows thin, past won't stay buried, it seeps back in. Ghosts on the prairie, they don't let go. Their cries ride the wind, where the wildflowers grow. Echoes of heartache and stories untold. Ghosts on the prairie, they're bitter and cold. Her cabin stands empty, its walls worn down, the laughter long gone from this haunted ground. Footsteps in the hallway, though no one's there. A chill in the air, like a silent prayer. Ghosts on the prairie, they don't let go. Their cries ride the wind, where the wildflowers grow. Echoes of heartache and stories untold. Ghosts on the prairie, they're bitter and cold. You can't hear them calling when the sun sinks low. In the quiet of twilight, their secrets show. Dreams left behind, lives torn apart, they linger forever in the cracks of your heart. Ghosts on the prairie, they don't let go. Their cries ride the wind, where the wildflowers grow.
prairie. They're bitter and cold. Moonlight cuts a hollow thin, a ghostly glow on weathered skin. The rigid holds its secrets tight, beneath the stars a lonesome night. The wind it howls a mournful tune through barren fields and old saloons. A whiskey bottle cracked and dry speaks the truths we can't deny. Shadows on the ridge, they call my name, a whispering echo, a burning flame. They hold my sins, they hold my shame. Shadows on the ridge, they stake their claim. The cedar creaks, the timber moans. 1,000 lives, 1,000 stones. Voices rise from earth and clay, as if to warn, don't lose your way. The past it lingers, heavy and still. It clings like fog, it bends my will. But through the darkness, a faint refrain, a thread of hope through all the pain. Shadows on the ridge, they call my